Hello and welcome to Friday. I am your host and guide through this Friday, Brad Shoemaker. Vinny Caravella and Alex Navarro are at PAX, the Penny Arcade Expo. Or actually, I think they're en route to PAX as we speak, probably in a car somewhere. So I'm hanging it down, holding it down on this Friday, playing some video games of the retro variety with all of you Friday people out there. And why don't we get right into that right now? This is a Nintendo 64 stream as I try to figure out how to switch this thing over. Give me just a second. I keep moving buttons around on my stream deck and then I have to remember where everything is. That's probably not... Here, how about this? That's closer. We are going to play the Nintendo 64 today via the Mr. FPGA, and it's going to be a little weird. Let's fire this thing up. I'm already getting questions about it. How accurate is the N64 core so far? That's a whole story. Let's just jump right in here. Oh, wait. I gotta fade it over. There we go. Okay, Nintendo 64. A fine console, I guess, right? Some would say. Let's hop in here. So there is a Nintendo 64 core for the Mister. I'm going to play it for you now. It is not finished, but yet it is finished, is basically the long and the short of it. The guy who made it, probably the most prolific developer for the Mister. He has done a ton of stuff across a bunch of different cores. Pretty much went from, hey, this is impossible on this hardware, to, hey, I'm going to give it a shot, but it's probably not going to amount too much, to, hey, it plays almost every game just fine now, is basically where we're at with this thing. But it is not perfect. It's definitely not perfect. And he has basically declared it, like, done, but there's still a bunch of issues that he basically just can't overcome on this hardware, which is kind of a bummer, but also, like, it's incredible that he even got it to where he got it. So, big round of applause for him and all the work he's put into this. I'm just going to fire this thing up. It's a him, Mario. I can't believe this is possible. I don't know why. You know, there's a very functional PlayStation core, also done by the same guy on this thing. There's a Saturn core that's coming along just fine. Those are also 3D consoles. You know, this shouldn't be that different, but for whatever reason, the fact that Nintendo 64 games are running on this tiny little thing. Oh, no sound. Give me just a second. How about now? Blows my mind. It blows my mind. I don't know why. Something about this console being possible on this hardware is just kind of mind-blowing to me. Oh wait, hang on. I started to say, what does he say there? And then I remembered what everybody says he says there, and maybe let's just not, let's just not get into it. Also, bought this thing last year sometime, cracked it open yesterday. I got the, I got that Nintendo Switch Online Nintendo 64 controller, I believe is the name of this thing. And I'm using it to do some stuff. Like this. And this. This is dumb. This continues to be dumb. Oh wow. Can you get it inside his face? But just cave his nose in? No. Okay, never mind. It doesn't quite stretch that way, I don't think. Anyway. This was always stupid. Get in here and play this. Okay. I did mess around with a few other games before we got in here, and not all of them, like, booted and worked correctly, even though they weren't on the known issues list, so I don't know what all we're in for today. But I've got everything. So we'll give it a shot. I tried Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. That worked for about 30 seconds and then dropped to black. I never did anything else. So I don't know what's going on. The technical details, I don't know if you care about like what problems he ran into and why he basically had to put this thing down, are super interesting to me. You may know they basically use like old school SD RAM, like harvested out of old computers on the Mister. Like you buy it in a little kit, like people solder it onto a board. Like you need specific old RAM of a certain speed to run most of these games. But in this case, if you remember the Rambus RAM in the Nintendo 64, like that old RAM in this thing is not fast enough. So he's having to like tap into the system memory of the actual DE10, the board that the Mister runs on. And long story short, like a bunch of latency issues having to share that system memory with the Linux that runs on this thing. And he basically just put a big post up on this thing that was just kind of head in hands, like, can't do this anymore. Like, there's basically no way around this latency problem because of the way I'm having to split memory with the OS on this thing. He seemed pretty bummed about it. But there's just basically nothing he can do. It's just like literally the limits of the hardware. Anyway, it's incredible he did what he did on this thing. Poke around the castle a little bit first. Can you read these things? I bet not. You can. No? I ain't reading all that. Happy for you, though. I always thought these 4 coins here were really weird. There's not actually that much to do in the castle at first, is there? I know I already said it, but this is blowing my fucking mind. This is so weird. There's some small part of my mind in which the Nintendo 64 is and always will be future technology. The future of video games today. Like, this shouldn't still be possible. Yet it is. Isn't there a thing you could do here? Like you can, like, make a thing spawn here or something? It's like a hidden star? I forget. Anyway. Off we go. I was watching this extremely cool PS2 restoration video that came across my YouTube feed the other day. Which was mainly about the PS2, but yeah, these coins are back. But the dude busted open a Nintendo 64 in the middle of it, or had some footage of one, because he had just restored one of those, and he was basically showing the difference in the complexity of the motherboard in the Nintendo 64 versus the PS2. It's like, it's obscene. Like, the N64 motherboard looks like old technology. Like, it looks like very old, simple computer stuff. Which is kind of crazy, because like I said, I still think of this thing as kind of an advanced console. Anyway. Ooh, come here. Playing too much Dragon's Dogma, I gotta pick up rocks and throw them. Whoop! As far as I know, I have to assume this, of all games, runs completely without issues. There's a spreadsheet floating around. They've got like a known issues thing going, and there's only like, I think there's only a handful of games that are marked as perfect, but most of them are marked as completable. We'll try to jump on these guys. Like, I feel like you spend about 5 minutes in the first level trying to jump on Goombas because that's what you know, and then you're like, nope, this is not really about that. Right? Hell yeah. Oh boy. Ah, it's these water bombs I've heard so much about. I've still got all my old N64 carts in the closet here, and I would love to dump the saves off of all of them and load them up on here, but whoa, I don't have a good way to do that. I don't have an interface to plug the cartridges into. Hey. Need your coin. How about stomp this guy's thing? I forget. Oh! This is going to go poorly. This is going to go poorly. You know what? Be sensible. Let's find some coins and revisit. There's some coins. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This was definitely the beginning of the coins as health thing in Mario, right? Pretty sure I remember that. Oh, I can't see. Do it. Do it. Oh, the camera in this, man. Outline that jump rope. Oh. I don't remember what this does. Right! It's a whole effing star. I got a star.
Here we go!
Not the canonical first star to get, but, you know, I'll take it. Ooh! Thought this was a good idea. I feel weird holding this thing. I use the D-pad when I'm doing menu stuff on here, like, you know, this. And I think I've already used the D-pad on this thing more on the Mister than I ever did back in the day. What did you ever use the D-pad for? What are you doing here? It's been a long time. Has it been almost 28 years since this came out? I shouldn't say that out loud. Is it not one of these? Aha! Where else would it be? Secret slide. That's a slide. I don't love this controller, but I had to have it. As soon as I knew that... Whoa, boy. As soon as I knew that the... Mr. Core was going to be a real thing for real, I was like, alright, well, there's only one way. There's only one way to play those games. Need the authentic experience. The authentically terrible experience. It's not that bad. It kind of is, but it's usable. Mr. Kurtz Z06 asking what controller I'm using. It's the one you get from Nintendo. It's the one that is literally the controller except Bluetooth and USB. Oh, that's a 3, not a 2. Sometime after I bought this thing, people who do latency testing had been working on it, and it turns out the wired latency on this thing is kind of terrible. real bummer. It's better in over Bluetooth, believe it or not. Is this the one with Piranha Plant stealth? I think so. I mean, the latency is not catastrophic. I think it's like 20 milliseconds over the USB, but come on. Come on. What's up? Oh, nope. Early 3D physics are weird. Oh, I meant to do that. Naturally. You know, there was some debate in the chat when I fired this up about how good this game is. I was kind of surprised to see that. I mean, I get it. Camera control is certainly questionable. Even the movement. They had a lot to figure out still, let's say. But, I don't know. Easily one of the most important games ever made. I'm certainly comfortable saying that. Also, I don't think I have ever wanted to get my hands on a game more in my life than this. Ooh! I was dying to play this like I cannot explain to you. I did absolutely everything in my power to get the money together to buy one of these the day it came out. Helped one of my neighbors blacktop his driveway, for instance. Ruined a good pair of shoes doing that to get money for this. What was that happened around the launch of this thing? It came out early, right? And did they drop the price? It was one or two. It was one or both of those things, right? I can't remember. I think didn't they like lower the price by $50? Am I dreaming that? Oh boy. Trying to check chat, see what people have to say. It's this guy. Are these guys thwomps? Are they just straight up thwomps? Are they thwomp adjacents? Kind of a different branch of the thwomp family tree. Come on, man. Wait, are they womps? Everybody's saying they're womps. I would believe that. My name is Thwomp. This is my cousin Womp. I want to say when they were getting Giant Bomb named and registered, like they had access to thwomp.com, or maybe that was later. That might have been later, but at some point thwomp.com was on the table, I believe. And there was some talk of doing something with it until cooler heads prevailed. That door doesn't say 5 on it. Is there anywhere else I can go? Oh, I have 3 now. Let's see one more level. They've been sued by Nintendo. Yeah, that was what stopped them, I believe. The snow level. How close am I to Dire Docks? Because I kind of would like to go see that before I turn this off. How many stars do I need for that? Is that the 5-er? I can go there now? How do I get there? I love the music in that place so much. Okay, the N64 came out 3 days early in the US. I don't see anything about a price change. Maybe it just was $250, I think, right? Remember $250 consoles? It was a different time. Inflation, etc., of course, but... You know. Oh, god damn it, no. Oh my god, it was! Yes, there it is. Originally intended to be priced at $250, ultimately launched at $199.99. I believe I had a pre-order at Toys R Us. Oop. Looking for some Dire Docks confirmation. Can I in fact go there? There's some, Oh, never mind. That's after 30 stars. Okay. Not happening. That's okay. The dump of this game's soundtrack I have has the 3 versions of the music in that stage split out into separate. Well, of course, they're separate files. I may have output all of those files to FLAC and done my own mix. You know, gotta get the transition from when you're on land into water and so on. I'll make it fade all nice. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Best OST of all time? Asks easy peasy. I bought it on CD, because I was a very cool high school student. It was like right around the time the first game soundtracks were becoming available on CD in the US that I remember. And I was fascinated by the idea of video game soundtracks on CD. I knew it was a thing in Japan. I knew it was a thing that just happened constantly, that like every game got a CD release in Japan. I was very envious of that. And I think Final Fantasy III was the first CD soundtrack I bought for a game, and then maybe this. Got like this, and I think maybe Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VII? Still got those discs around here somewhere. Even though you can just directly emulate the music now. US Final Fantasy III, yes. Kefka's Domain was the name of that album. I used the first track of disc 3 as my alarm clock for the last, like, 2 years of high school. In a CD player. To this day, I cannot hear the start of that music without feeling very grouchy. It reminds me of having to wake up. There should be a thing in here. There's something there. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, did that take me down the mountain? I did it? Am I right at the top? Let's just fight another dude. My thumb just slipped off the stick. Something about the stick on this thing, just not Not entirely there. I think it's too tall. I think tall analog sticks, like thumbsticks in particular, are just not great. I think the thumbsticks on the Series X controllers are also a bit too tall. Like squat and wide is what you want in a thumbstick. Remember to just grab this guy? Quit it. Quit it. Quit it! Oh no. Do not throw me off this mountain. Do not... Okay, woo. Yeah. Is this guy like belly flop or something after a minute? Oh. This thing seems to run quite well. Turn on a frame rate counter. Where was that? There it is. This game really only 30 frames a second? I'd forgotten that. I guess that's, yeah, I mean, for like, kind of everything was back then, right? With limited exceptions. No! You gotta be... Okay. I think that star is going to go ungotten. What is a good 60 FPS game on the N64? Like F-Zero? Is F-Zero a good one? I don't want to see that. There's gotta be there's a few, right? Yes, F-Zero. Alright. Mario 64. An indelible classic. Say what you will about how it's aged. Game was like magic when it came out. Just couldn't believe such a thing was possible. Alright. Yeah. Why don't we check out F-Zero? Like I said, I've got everything. This core does not have 64DD support, sadly. I thought it did, but it doesn't. So that's off the table, and some number of these, like I said, are not going to work all the way. Whoa. Whoa. Not ready for that. That is some music. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's going. Man, what happened to F-Zero? Did they just not sell that well? Alright. Add this to the wiki of games that say to press one button but let you hit a different one. Death Race. What is a Death Race? I can't remember if I owned this game or not. I have very few N64 games. Straight to the OG. Man. Boy. This game's got a sense of speed, alright. What was the last real one to come out? Was it GX on the GameCube? Is that what that's called? That was the last, like, proper F-Zero release, wasn't it? Might have been a handheld one somewhere. A death race, and it's supposed to be like knocking people on the walls or something. F-Zero AX, what was that? Like GBA or something? No lap counter here, and that left has not moved, so am I supposed to be killing people or something? Hit every button on this controller. Oh boy. That's not the way to play. Z and R just drift. Oh, interesting. Whoa! Well, if you kind of like feather them, it does a spin. Spin like. Maybe I just had to hit it a bunch of times, but oh well. Try that one more time. What is that sound effect? What is that like zooming sound effect? That's from something else. Why not turning red? How did I do that? You have to like kind of hit Z and R back and forth. There. Ah! Man, this is woof. That is hard to activate. Come here! Alright, well. That was fun. Turn off the frame rate. We got a lot of games here. Nice to see that in action, but maybe I should move on to Elmo's Number Journey. No. I'm going to hit, I think, a few of the more notable games first. I'm guessing those probably work the best on here. Before I start digging into the weird. I thought this was an exceptional game. Castlevania 64, Army Men, Nagano Winter Olympics. Quake 2? Starcraft 64, huh?
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1. We need your help, Star Fox. Andross has declared war. He's invaded the Lilat system and is trying to take over Corneria. Our army alone can't do the job. Hurry, Star Fox.
So much voice. Slippy Toad. Let's get in here. This game have branching paths? It did, right? Feel like I remember that?
Corneria, fourth planet of the Lilat system. The evil Andross turned his once thriving system into a wasteland.
I don't remember this narrator having such an amazing voice.
General Pepper of the Cornerian army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom. 5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom. James McCloud, Pigma Dengar, and Peppy Hare of the Star Fox team were sent to investigate. Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Andross. Peppy barely
You know, it's not a stretch
Venom
to have to
and
believe that
returned
Pigma
home to
Dengar
tell
turned out to
James'
be
son,
a
Fox, about his
villain.
father's fate. A few years have passed.
Alright. Oh, right. You straight up pick? Or actually, do you pick? Is this a pick your next level, or is this a, like, go the right route or, like, blow up the right thing to determine your progression? I can't remember. It's so long.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andross won't have his way with me.
Good luck.
Crazy hearing all that voice, and it's also crazy working with the ROMs for this thing after coming right off of PlayStation and Saturn, where it's like, alright, how many terabytes am I going to need to devote to storing all these? And it's like, Right, these are just cartridges. Really not that big. Also, I think the total library across all regions for this thing is like 300 and something games. Like, man, it's not a lot of games. The PlayStation got like 10 times that or something. I think it's at least over 2,000.
I'm okay.
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Less. I think I only had like 4 games for this thing. I had Mario, I had this, Ocarina. I bought Majora's Mask and did not play a ton of it. Dude, look at the reflections on the water. I had certainly forgotten about that. Like, I'm more impressed with that now than I was then, knowing types of things you have to do to get reflections in old games like this.
We're entering Corneria City now. This is horrible.
Whoop.
Everybody stay alert.
Oh, can't shoot those guys. Let's see if I can remember the thing to do to get the branching path here. Oh, crap. I forgot what the zoom ahead button was. Still don't know what it is. That's bomb. Shit.
You got an enemy on your tail. Use the brake.
Whoa, I forgot this had a first person. Just sitting here flailing around, hitting buttons, trying to remember what everything does.
I'll take this.
Did I miss a ring?
Something's wrong with the G diffuser.
Oh, the old G diffuser.
Use the boost to take.
That's right.
I could use some help here, Fox.
Working on it.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to back off.
Was that a failure, or was I trying to save him to do a thing? Oh. Oh boy. For some reason I feel like shooting all those guys off his tail was a thing. Did that cost you something? I don't remember. Whoa! Alright, is that ring number 2 or number 3? Oh, I didn't miss any rings. Cool.
Try a somersault.
Oh yeah, all the maneuvers were very cool in this. Oh boy.
Enemy robot, dead ahead.
All range mode. Ah, so this is Starcraft.
Mhm.
I'm
In the
going to
fur?
crush you.
Yes.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Those who cross Andross will die.
Oh.
No.
Wait. It can't have been it. Oh boy.
Aim for his back. Dang, I'm hit. No. No.
Keep saying that, huh?
I will not. My Emperor! I failed you!
Dragon Wasp asking if this had multiplayer. It totally did. It's like kind of cool. Standard N64 split screen 4-player mode.
Heading out. All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
You're becoming more like your father.
Falco ship is under maintenance.
You know, I'm only 3 games in, but I gotta say, the general quality of this core seems quite high. There are a few games with some pretty bad crashes. I think Conquer is one that kind of can't be played. And there was another one, it might have been Jet Force Gemini, I think also is pretty busted, sadly. Let's do a space level.
Impressive, Star Fox. Now watch out for enemies in the asteroid field.
I won't let you down, sir.
Let me see if I can bring up the spreadsheet. Just so I know. Nice to not waste too much time on games that aren't going to work. I know both Zeldas have some issues, but let's see. Glover is marked as completable.
Starting to heat up.
Quit dinking around, Flip. We're heading into the asteroid.
Most everything is at least at the playable level. I have to admit, I was kind of holding out hope that the developer would just one day would just be like, "Hey, I'm done. It's perfect. I defied the odds." This is a timing accurate replication of the Nintendo 64, but
Too quiet.
he didn't quite get there, and that's fine.
Be careful, it's a trap.
Oh god, the slowdown in this game, I forgot. Is that the tack they took? They opted to slow it down rather than just let the frame rate drop? I can't remember. Oh. Ooh.
Here comes a big one. Hey, what's the big idea?
Sorry, Toad Bro. Oops. Got a weird fuzzy quality on some of this stuff.
Whoa! Can you make it?
Use the brake.
I have lost my C button muscle memory.
Use the boost to get through.
Oh. Like having to think which button they're talking about every time they say to hit the C button.
Rob 64.
Oh.
Location
Wait,
confirmed.
did you say something about Rob 64? What, did I just miss something?
Watch out, Fox!
Oops. Off my tail. Oh. Alright, do the loop-de-loop.
They're on me. I'm getting careless.
Oh no!
Guys, I gotta
I blew it.
check this one out.
I kept thinking this, the charge shot was like a Panzer Dragoon, like paint targets kind of thing, like hit multiple targets, but I don't think that is right. More of a bomb kind of thing? Ooh! I'm not doing so hot.
You want a piece of me?
Oh, I missed. Would have been some health, wouldn't it?
Take that!
Ah!
Hold A to charge your laser.
Oof. Oh. That's not an asteroid at all. Cannot die on the second level. I can do this.
I cannot allow you to go any further.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Let's see what you've got.
I have to lock on. Apparently not. Whoa. Yikes. I probably need to take more evasive maneuvers, honestly.
How about this?
Oh boy. Seems bad. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, this is not going great. Not great. Oh no. This is not right on the boss. I don't think we're doing that again. Oh, the classic shooter conundrum. I've lost all my upgrades. Now I have the crap laser.
It's quiet.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well... It was fun to check in on Star Fox. Let's see what else we got. Snowboard Kids 2, anyone? I don't know what to play next. I wouldn't mind taking a look at Zelda, but it takes so long to get going in Zelda. There's John Romero's Daikatana. Jeopardy. I never really dug deeply into the library for this thing. I had my, like, 4 games, and I rented a few here and there, and that was kind of it. MK4. I need to see this. Oh, wait. Didn't we, like, play this at Giant Bomb at some point? Whoa. Full-on anime theme song. That's right. I think Ben was a big fan of this game, if I remember. That's right. I think we might have, like, UPF'd it or something. It's pretty good sounding audio. Could put some cartridge space into this. I love the Super Nintendo game. I don't have any nostalgic affinity for this one. It was a Playdate game for like 2 months. Alright, good to know. Maybe we won't spend too much time looking at it then. I haven't spent any time messing with whatever features are built into this thing. You can, of course, toggle on... Controller pack was the save pack, is that right? Let's see if it reads it now. Oh. Weird. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, it's fine. Wonder if actually I might have had to like initialize a save pack or something. I can't remember how that worked. How's the framing on this stream? I didn't actually look at where I put my camera. It looks just fine. Move myself over a little bit more. How about that? You punks. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I think it would win me over. Oh, wow. Princess Peach Showtime came out today for the Switch. Apparently, the designer of these games was the director of that one, which was not known until it came out. I don't know why they were being so coy about who made that game. Alright, let's pop in here. I'm just going to run around for a second. Hearing that this has been streamed by us at some point makes me feel like we don't need to spend a lot of time here. Yeah, I vaguely remember those streams. How were they doing camera control by this time? Just kind of auto camera, it looks like? Yeah. Honestly, this might have been better in Mario 64 than what they came up with there. I don't know. I kept forgetting to hit the C buttons to change the camera there. Well, this seems to work just fine. I think it was listed on the spreadsheet as having some minor issue, but I think it might be finishable. So people were asking earlier when I said that this N64 core didn't quite get there because of limitations of the hardware, whether like newer FPGAs are being explored for this kind of thing. The answer is mostly yes all the time. Not actually a lot of progress made on that, though. There are better boards with better FPGAs out there. They are dramatically more expensive than this one. Like, I think like $800 to $1,000 expensive last I checked, so those are not really taken seriously as a candidate for any successor project. There's something called the Mars that has been teased incessantly on Twitter. I think it stands for the Multi-Arcade and Retro System, which is like... I mean, nobody knows because nobody's seen it for real, but it's kind of being billed as a competitor of the Mister, except more commercial and kind of more of an actual product and not a homebrew scene project. I think they were talking like that's going to be like a $700 thing. But they've been teasing stuff like 3DO. I think they might have suggested that Dreamcast might happen, so those are the kind of claims they're making on that thing. Whether that comes to fruition or not, who can say? Alright, this is cool. This works. File this game in the working column. One that there were some requests for, and that I am also somewhat curious about myself. Wait, there's... Huh. This is 64, right? This is Castlevania 64. It just says Castlevania. This is, I don't know what Legacy of Darkness is. This has to be what people were talking about. Huh. Okay. Do I need to figure this out? I don't know why that controller pack is not being recognized. Oh, well, it's switched off again. There might be something about making that thing work that I am missing. Don't see any way to like format a... Did you have to format the controller pack? Weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not seeing it. Oh, I need the N64 database file. Well, okay. I played this? I don't remember playing this. Did he force his way through this on those streams? I assume. I would hope. Be somewhat negligent not to have. I have no idea what Legacy of Darkness is. Whoa. I was not expecting characters. Plural? Ha! Of course.
Transylvania, in the mid-19th century, the province of Wallachia. In this time of peace and plenty, no one foresees the return of ancient horrors. But the old legends live, and soon the land will again be plunged into darkness.
Surprised at the audio quality of most of the speech.
Of wickedness, and the bonds that seal their evil ruler's spirit are weakening. Deep in his castle, Reinhard Schneider.
Legacy of Darkness is a side story to this game in which you play a Wolfman and a Frankenstein.
His blood dooms him to oppose the
Is it, I assume, very much the same kind of game then? Is this game legitimately terrible? Like, I mean, I feel like this game is like the butt of jokes a lot. Is it, like, truly awful?
Don't leave me.
I mean, if you told me that I had streamed this game at some point, I would believe you. I have no memory of it. Pretty sick slide. Ooh! This. It's gonna get up. Who could have seen this coming? Oh, I have not been changing games on Twitch. It's kind of hard when you're streaming alone, or at least it's easy to forget. See how many other people are streaming Castlevania 64 right now. Oh. Okay. I assume those brackets mean there's some kind of lock on, but Z trigger is not it. There it is. Oh boy, are you gonna dodge? How do I pick that up? This is the way I came, is it not? Any kind of map? Oh. This is the wrong Castlevania. I did that too fast. It's not clear which one is the Nintendo 64 one. Oh, there's a retro... Okay, great. Finny and I were talking about that the other day. If there was some kind of catch-all category that streams like this could go in, and it turns out there is. Did not expect that to actually work. Whoa! Huh. Y'all said this game was bad. So how do I use my item? Do I use my item? Oh. Oh. Oh, these guys are just gonna keep getting up, aren't they? Use that better whip. Give me that. Yes. It's no Morning Star, but it'll do. Aye. Hmm. How in the world do I throw these knives? Oh, that was one. Thank you. Ah! God, these guys won't stop spawning. Out of my face. Damn, the targeting really has a mind of its own. Oh! Probably targeting the ads. Just want to throw knives at this guy. Seems like it breaks target lock after every throw. Weird. Did that axe disappear? Shit. Alright. Let's get this done. Ring. Oh. Who's mad now? Oh, I got that red whip. I don't know. This doesn't seem that bad. Doesn't seem great, but... Whoa. We get holy water. Or I guess more to the point, this is kind of exactly what I would expect out of a Castlevania made for the Nintendo 64. To be fair, when you've got Symphony of the Night coming out concurrently with this game, not a flattering comparison. One of those games still holds up today. All right. This is neither interesting enough nor offensively bad enough to keep going. I'm going to start this just long enough to look at it. Expansion pack enhanced. Does that work without the database? Also, actually, what even is that? I'm not sure where you actually turn that on. Does that mean it detected it already, actually? I don't know. Oh, wow. Wow. Maybe the expansion pack is just built into this core? I don't know. Oh, look at that interlacing. Oh, the expansion pack is the 8 megabytes of RAM, correct. Yes, completely forgot about that. How many games even use that? Donkey Kong used that, I want to say. Wow. Alright, we're not going to spend a lot of time with this. Let's just take a look. Oh right, Majora's Mask, yes. I think I totally bought that pack along with Majora. Then proceeded to not really love Majora. Castlevania, noun of spooky noun, was a great naming convention, says Lesser Worm. Yeah, I don't disagree at all. It's a hell of a lot better than a bunch of numbers. Wait, hang on. Oh, wow. That credit, Ebisu, that just popped up. Same guy we were just talking about with Goemon and the new Princess Peach. The guy's just everywhere today. Alright.
Also known as Blue Crescent Moon.
Hi, I'm Cornell, but you can call me Blue Crescent Moon.
Magic of the ancients, this man-beast warrior obtained a physical body of near immortality.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Foggy Lake. Whoa. This music is pretty serious. Oh boy. Oh, hello. Lock on, please. Oh, wait, how does this lock on work? I don't think it works like the other one. No, it does not. Weird. Ah, how about you? I couldn't tell from the chat if people were implying this one is better, as opposed to just more. Oh yeah, they completely changed the controls. Not sure how to pick that one up now. Also, I don't know what's up with this battle view. All right. Not cut and run, but this one doesn't seem terribly more interesting than the other one. Good to know, though. Alright. Any more requests? I mean, there's all kinds of requests. Starcraft 64. Is one I saw recently. What else we got in here? Dr. Mario 64. I don't remember that. Doom 64, everybody's favorite. Doom. Resident Evil 2. Mario Tennis. Extreme G. Wave Race! We have to play Wave Race. Can't remember. I might have eventually gotten around to buying Wave Race. I think actually it was the GameCube Wave Race that I bought. Hell yeah. I rented this game multiple times, though. This game rules. God, yes, this intro is awesome. I think I used to just let this run. This really exemplifies that late 90s blue sky gaming, doesn't it? Just makes you feel good. Hell yeah. Now let's just get in here. I'm sure I remember exactly how to play this.
Welcome to Sunny Beach.
I remember the feel of this being kind of amazing. Let's see if I still agree. I don't even remember what the controls are off the top of my head. Oh boy. Ah! Oh boy. Oh, this is going great. Something about just like the jumping off of waves and bobbing around. Like, it feels like it's way better than what this console should be capable of. What am I thinking? I'm thinking I don't quite remember all the controls. Okay, Z leans left. Z leans left, but R does not lean right. How do you... I'm not sure how you dig into the right. Sorry. Oh boy. Oh no. Get back on. Probably should have looked at the controls. I'll bring it home. Even with my limited understanding of the controls. Do this. Oh crap. Go! Go! Aw. No! Shit. Oh well, I guess I got it anyway. I'll take it. Yeah, wasn't that slap bass?
Second and
moving over here.
Nice going. Move on to the next round.
Do we have any Wave Race 64 experts in the chat?
Welcome to Sunset Bay.
Do you remember how to lean to the right? Because I think R might be brake or similar. To whatever extent you can brake on a jet ski.
3,
say 0 chance I can see controls from here. Nope. Just give it a second. Any tips here? No? Okay, well, I'll try to figure it out. Wait, somebody just said Z is the throttle. I am throttling with A here. Ah! Oh, crap. Boy, this is getting rough. Oh, maybe Z is also the throttle? Hold and lean with the stick. I guess that was kind of their design ethos at this time, right? Just kind of do everything you can possible on the analog. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I was... Whoa! I don't know what I thought I was doing, but that does seem to be working. Did I just trick? Somehow? That could have been better. This still feels good as hell to play. The water also looks surprisingly good in this.
Pretty good. Move on to the next round.
Do I remember? I feel like I... Oh, look at this place.
Welcome to
Ducks. It's a decidedly unbeach-like environment. Do I remember reading that the waves in this game are all, like, totally deterministic? Like, they're pre-programmed? Like, there's no actual, like, water physics at all going on? Oh, shit. I don't think that's how that works, but okay. Oh, shit. Ah, it's very easy to oversteer. Oof. Alright, I got this game solved now. What is the wave race on the GameCube? I cannot remember. Blue Storm? Is that right? I think I bought it and didn't really play much at all of it. From what I remember, maybe it just wasn't as impressive by then. Yes, Bimbity, is that how you say your name in the Twitch chat? This game still feels next gen to me. Yes, I totally agree. Same.
Welcome to Marine Fortress.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh man, this is shop. Whoa! Oops. Well, that's not happening. What do the other C buttons do in this? It's all trick stuff. Whoa. Yikes. Oh, it's a rough one. Hell yeah. Oh boy, I totally meant to do that one. Absolutely. Aw. Thanks, announcer. It's like real technique to playing this. Like the analog leaning back into turns and everything. Whoa! Oh shit, 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 shit. I forgot about that. Come on. I can do this. I can do this. Go. Come on. Oh, that's no good. That may have been catastrophic. Nope, I'm not catching it. Ah, well. Last one.
You finished third and got 2 points. Pretty good. Move on to the next round.
I believe I will.
Welcome to Port Blue.
This might be the last one.
Have a good race. 3, 2, 1.
What is the state of Nintendo 64 emulation these days? I don't keep up with that stuff. Oh my god, did I make a mistake? No. Okay. I was dead end for a second. I assume it's pretty good. Wait, oh shit. Come on, go! Like, our emulator is doing full-on higher resolution, higher frame rate for N64 at this point. I assume that has happened like it has with PlayStation, but I guess I don't know. So I bet N64 games are a real sight at 1080p or 4K or whatever. I know it goes without saying, but it's so weird to me, the range of different consoles that we had across NTSC. Whoa! Like I was watching... Come on! I was watching, there's an amazing video series about the animation in Final Fantasy games on a channel called New Frame Plus on YouTube. But in the Final Fantasy IV one, he goes into, like, this was the first Super Nintendo game, so here's how the Super Nintendo was better than the regular Nintendo, and it's all color and sprite improvements because there were no resolution improvements. You know, you were still stuck with You were still stuck with the same resolution you had always had on the NES, so it was just about being able to do more sprites and more colors at one time.
Move on to the next round.
Welcome to Southern Island.
Actually, I don't know what the resolution of the N64 is. I might have been a little higher than the SNES, but probably not that much looking at this. Oh yeah. Whoa! This is a good knockoff Van Halen synth. That was a bad one. Come on, come on, come on! I have to recover from that. I believe. Ah! Still believe. What are tricks for in this? Do you even rack up like points or score for them? Oh boy. Oh, that was almost very cool. Saw some requests for Shadows of the Empire. Oh my god. Try to get all cute. Alright, I think that there have been enough requests for Starcraft 64. I may have to put that one on. I don't think I've ever played it. But I remember.
You finished first and got 7 points. Great race.
Did I do it? Did I do it? I did it! Hell yeah. It's me. I'm the winner. Admiral Curtis on Discord says a few games can do 480i on this thing. Are there any like secret technical showpieces on this console that I'm not aware of that would be fun to look at? Probably not. No, I have to put the soundtrack for this game in rotation. Oh, Sin and Punishment. Is that a... It's not a treasure game, is it? I remember... I remember Sin and Punishment making some news, or, you know, making some waves. Yeah, that is a treasure game. I don't know much of anything about what it is, though. This game's still great. This might be the game I enjoy playing the most on the N64 at this point. Gosh, there's so much. Let's at least quickly look at Starcraft. I am kind of curious myself. It's a very strange thing to exist. Ooh. Miles Jacob on Twitch says Shadowgate 64 is underrated. Is that just a remake of the original? Some save data has been lost. Good to know. Oh my, this FMV. Actually tempted to look at that Shadowgate. As well documented, I love Shadowgate. Oh man, this is also super short. This is like cut way down from the original. I'm guessing that's about all you get. Yep, alright. Weird. Can I just do a skirmish? I don't think we need to. We don't need to do the campaign here, do we? Are these skirmishes? I assume. What is a melee? You got that big game hunters in here? They kind of do. Oh yeah, we should do. Does it go up to 4? 5? Sure. Sure. Why not? Okay, this should be interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, this is something. Oh, okay, shortcuts on. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Not enough minerals.
Weird. You do waypoints? Man, can you really not do waypoints? Oh, there's set rally. Wait, why is it not working? Can you not rally onto minerals? Oh, wait. This is... Maybe? Weird. Weird. Drag select, okay. Any concept of troll groups? Probably not. Bunches of barracks. Can't remember.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
This is weird. I guess it's functional. Just create 24 Marines, go in quick and melt everyone. Yeah, okay.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Not enough minerals.
Affirmative. SCV good to go, sir.
On. Should not have pulled that guy off the line so quickly. I don't know how interesting this is to watch.
SCV good to go, sir.
I guess they are rallying onto the minerals. That's cool.
Job's finished.
Here you.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
My build order is less than ideal. Let's say.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Start pumping out Marines as fast as possible. Did anybody ever go pro in Starcraft 64?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Was there a competitive scene around this? I'm gonna guess no.
You want a want a piece of me, boy? Job's finished.
How many Marines are we thinking?
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Uh-oh. I may have supply capped myself.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I don't think those minerals are saturated yet, are they?
Piece of me, boy. Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
That's probably not enough. Can't select multiple buildings, can you? I think that's a Starcraft 2 thing. Let's get a few more. Pumping them out. Now we're moving.
Reporting for duty.
I'm gonna say this analog stick mouse control, not great.
You want a piece of me, boy?
It's not that big a map, actually.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Alright, a couple more.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot. Let's move.
I'll start poking around.
Go, go, go. Let's move. Rock and roll. You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go.
Oh, how would you... There's no way to add units to a group that's already out in the field.
Go, go, go.
How the hell do I get out of here?
Rock and roll. Let's move.
Oh, this is painful.
Go, go, go.
Having to physically go back to base constantly to build units is killing me.
Reporting for duty. You want a piece of me, boy? Reporting for duty. I want a piece of me, boy.
Really screwing up my rush here. I don't think this counts as a rush anymore. The second you're getting gas, you're not rushing anymore.
Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go.
Maybe the computer's just terrible.
Give me something to shoot.
Let's find out.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Oh, my natural.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Rock and roll.
You know, I'm just going to pick a corner and attack move there.
Job finished. Job finished.
It's getting chunkier. Like the mouse movement and stuff is getting way laggier. I assume as the computer builds more units.
Good to go.
This is getting kind of gross, actually.
Go, go, go. Let's move. Go, go,
God,
go.
man, I'd hate to see what the late game plays like.
Let's move.
Dirge.
Let's move.
See how well I can micro these guys.
Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
Nice pour.
Give me something to shoot.
Oh, this is fine. Oh my god, it's so slow. So far, I'm not microing at all. It's really hard to see who's even taking the damage. Oh my god, this is so slow. I'm screwed. Yep, no, I'm extremely done. How did people play this? Fuck. Now I'm about to die. computer had the same idea I did. Oh man, this is rough. Alright, good to know. Now I know. Alright, what's next? What is next? You know, there's something I want to try that I grabbed. There's a high chance this is not even going to boot. This is that Portal 64 demake that was getting made for the N64. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. It's working. Wow. Did I see something? Wow, look at that frame rate. I think I saw something about Rumble Pack support. Oh, it's on already. Interesting. I'm not sure. I assume this controller is compatible with that kind of rumble. Man. Look how well this runs. Wild. Okay, movement is on the C buttons, which is kind of weird. Wonder, can I... Oh, D-pad does nothing. Okay. C to jump.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from... Por favor, por donde falla, muchas gracias. And back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Wow. Wild. This is nuts. Movement taking a little getting used to, but not too much. Whoa. Yeah, I think actually the look controls are the hardest for me to get my head around consistently.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube. Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super button.
Come on. Oh. Oh man, this movement on the buttons is just breaking my brain. I think it's like a pretty sensible approach to first-person controls on this controller, though. I think, once you get used to it. Probably better than some of what they came up with back then. I don't know. Oh wait, which... Dude. Can't. Oh, that's it. That's it. Get in there. Go. Oh my god! Every time you see me flailing to look around, it's because my brain is saying left thumb forward to move forward instead of left thumb forward to do this. There we go.
Perfect.
Actually, does this have customizable controls? Oh, wow. Dude, that... kind of literally just the interface from PC Portal. Yeah, let's stick to the defaults for now. That's awesome. You can...
Quickly to the chamber lock.
It's awesome. You can customize it, too. Oh, that was not what I wanted. That is. Anyway, we don't have to spend a ton of time in this, but as a proof of concept,
very well.
it's pretty cool.
Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
Oh yeah, you know, probably good to get our hands on the gun
good.
before.
You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device.
Oh, they only
With
give you
it,
one
you
portal
can
for now,
create
right?
your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you... Please proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap.
How long before they start giving you your own portal? Or, sorry, not. I mean, like the both portals. Rather. I don't remember.
Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Yeah, Rumble just works just fine in this.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Where's that box? Oh, there it is. Oh god, not what I wanted. Oh, whatever works. Oh god.
Once again, excellent work. As part of our required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely
Keep thinking about swapping
on
the
your
controls
own.
because
Good
movement on
luck.
stick would be good, but then I think look on C buttons might be worse than movement on C buttons. I guess what I'm really trying to say is the C buttons were a tragic mistake. Anyway, this is cool. It's pretty wild that this works. I'm glad it boots on this core as well. That's pretty neat. Alright. I got time for a couple, 3 more games or something. Any other requests out there? God, there's so many. I mean, it's not the biggest library in the world, but still a lot. Every time I come across Daikatana, I think about Daikatana. Alright, enough requests for the Buck Bumble intro. I'll fire it up. Cannot save! Argonaut. Man, whatever happened to Argonaut? I don't know if I've seen this intro before. I Have I think I've forgotten it? Oh, that frame rate. Wow.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck Bumble.
Oh.
It's time to rock with the biggity buck Bumble.
Oh. I see. All right. I get it now. Cue your animated GIFs. I had no idea. I had no idea. You know, they asked for hands in the air. Why can't everything go as hard as the Buck Bumble title screen theme? I ask. Oh yeah, no, I have no intent of actually playing this game. Well, it looks like a fine game. I mean, I don't know. His flight controls look good enough. They very wisely continue the theme music during the attract mode, I see. It just goes, doesn't it? Is this looping? I can't tell. Has it looped yet? That's a pretty seamless loop, if so. Bumble. All right. Okay. Good. Good. Very good. Important work being done here. People like Diddy Kong racing pretty well, don't they? Got your Golden Eyes, your Gauntlet Legends. Hybrid Heaven. I remember these games. Mace of the Dark Age. Oops. Quake. I'm tempted to doubt anybody wants to see Quake 64, but I'm very curious. You know what? Indulge me for 2 moments. It won't take long. Midway, right. Yeah, that sure does just look like Quake. A completely different soundtrack. Whoa. Quake 1 doesn't have colored lighting? What are you talking about? Wait. Oh, there's Look. Look is on a shoulder modifier. Weird. It does not re-level your view when you start moving again? Man, weird. Oh my god, also... Turn and move are on stick, not strafe and move, which feels kind of awful. It was the 90s, I suppose. Alright, I've seen just about as much as I need to see of this. Colored lighting, man, that's so weird. What's wrong? These maps are not supposed to have colored lighting. I gotta hit the thing, I can't hit it. Oh! The aim is not fine enough. There we go. think Quake 1 is a better single-player game than people gave it credit for at the time, personally. I knew it. No Nine Inch Nails logo. I just had a hunch. You know what is a pretty rad weapon is the nail gun. Alright, I have seen what I need to see. Thank you. Like for 2 seconds, some people asked for Quake 2. I'm just going to fire it up long enough to see what it looks like. Just skip all the stuff. Am I using the controller? That is a yes. Matter of fact. Took a while to get one of these. They were not in stock very much last year. Kind of had to keep a close eye on the product page. I'm glad I got it, even with the less than ideal latency on it. It's nice to play these games with the genuine article. Wow, a straight up loading bar on a cartridge. Whoa! That's not the Quake 2 starting map at all. Did I know they changed the maps in this? Just go ahead and give you a shotgun before you even see any enemies. Wow, that reload animation. Or, not reload, but you know what I mean. Oh, you know what? That's right. The Quake 2 Remastered that came out last year. I played some of they have these maps in there, but in the new engine. From this version. I did play some of these on that stream at one time. Yeah, looks like some late 90s N64 graphics. Alright. I might do one or two more games quickly here. Also, would anybody mind if I took a run or 3 at Geometry Wars before we go? Just consider it a bonus. Hybrid Heaven, Rocket Robot on Wheels, Snowboard Kids. Oh, Sin and Punishment. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing Sin and Punishment. That's 3D, right? Like, I know. Oh, did that not come out in the US? Wild. Or is it under a different name? Something I'm missing here. It's being suggested it might be in the translations folder. Smoke Monster highly opinionated about where the stuff should go. I still don't think there is a better username on the internet than Smoke Monster. But only if you assume that he's talking about weed. Yeah, this is a 3D game. I always think of Treasure as very much a 2D developer, but...
Are these the rebels? One group of them, sir. They have no strength
to
resist any longer.
Is this fan VO? This is not officially English translated, right? I would always have English VO. Weird. Man, this has got some style.
A ruffian swarm is approaching your position. I've also confirmed Radon's location.
Didn't I tell you? Make me the bait, and Radon will come to feast. Radon is jealous.
Always saying that.
I took you for myself.
I have chosen you.
Alright. In the interest of time. Now let's jump right into it. What could go wrong? Oh, wow. Huh. Interesting.
Get bonus.
I will get bonus. Thank you. Huh, this is not entirely what I was expecting. A little sword action up close. C buttons? Oh, C buttons let you move around the frame. Okay. Cool. I assume for dodging purposes at some point. Look at that B-seamer. Oh! Wow, that's like some Space Harrier type enemy. I guess, you know, other than the hovering, I guess this is somewhat Space Harrier-esque. For that matter. Oh boy. Ah! It's hard to hit. Oh, did not jump that. I guess this was set to easy when I started it, wasn't it? That's okay, we're just doing survey here. Oh. I could see this probably being cool if it gets kind of nuts later. Ruffians in Memory. Centipede Seamer. This game's got some good enemy names. Some of the other levels get wild, like Panzer Dragoon, I'm told. It does get nuts. It gets wild. Everybody agrees. Man, there were so many cool Japan-only games back then.
Saki! Oh, Saki!
I just remember being kind of constantly frustrated.
Good morning, Saki.
There was so much stuff through the 90s that didn't come out over here that I wanted to play.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Free financing is free, said. This is giving Saturn vibes, which I mean is a good thing. Yeah, I definitely could see that.
Let's go.
Definitely get what you mean. On that one. Look, that crane. That crane had a health bar. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, this seems cool. Are there any like major aspects of the mechanics I have not seen, or am missing rather?
Nice shot. Keep it up.
Other abilities or anything? Oops. No, no, no. I'm missing my bonuses. And eating the wall. Really accomplish a lot with a handgun in this game. Gunning down super soldiers and gunships and... It's like maybe a little bit like non-1975-esque or something. A bit, except not stationary. shooting those things. Alright, we'll move on here in a moment. Giant crab. Oh, double jump. That crab ain't shit. Alright. I'm glad to know what this is. Alright, is this our final game? Is this our final Nintendo 64 game? Tempted to like fire up Conquer, not to play Conquer, but just because I think I saw it was one of the ones that breaks. How far it gets. Let's see what the spreadsheet has to say. Conker's Bad Fur Day is listed as playable. Ah, random freezes throughout, unpredictable. Yeah, that does seem like a problem.
Stupid logo. Yeah, that's better. You can get it.
Does Ogre Battle work? It doesn't emulate well. Let's see what the spreadsheet says. Ogre Battle also listed as playable. No specific issues listed. Oh wow, that's not supposed to be happening, is it? Or is it? Maybe it is. Maybe that's just the frame rate. Well, alright, it does work, but as I said, apparently it will just crap out at some point. Good to know. I'm gonna try, is it under Star Wars, I think? Yeah, I'm gonna try Episode 1 Racer one more time. It didn't work before the stream, but then I got the newest nightly version of the mystery binary. See if that made a difference at all. My dad has probably 10,000 hours in Ogre Battle 64. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, this is what happened before. No sound, and then it just kind of died at some point. In fact, I think it got here, and then, yeah, it seems to be doing the same thing. Let's see if that's on the list. Episode 1 Racer. Oh, that's listed as completable. I don't know what's going on here. Need the expansion pack. Yeah, I don't know. Bears further investigation. Alright, one more game. What am I going to go out on? War Gods. No. I didn't fire up any Zelda, but I guess everybody knows what Zelda is like, right? One would hope. Too many suggestions. How can I choose? Biofreaks. Blast Core. Duck Dodgers. No, Glover is kind of a joke, but also that Glover remaster came out. Might be a little too much clever. What is Mace the Dark Age? Why does that sound so familiar? Did I review that or something? I don't know. Mischief Makers. Is that a treasure game? I think it is. I remember hearing that name a lot also. Oh, that's an Enix game. Interesting. The treasure device. Yep, sure was. Oh, is this a 2D game? Okay. A lot of people going shake, shake right now. I remember some of these character designs, but I don't think I've ever actually played this game. Treasure was a real darling of the kind of IRC crowd that I hung out with a lot around this time, both on IRC and at E3. I guess I just like heard about a lot of Treasure. Oh no! Oh no! To the spreadsheet. Mischief Makers listed as completable. Randomly crashes. Seems rare. Not confirmed on the latest build. Man, that's a bummer. I guess this thing is pretty picky about what kind of dumps you have of the ROMs and stuff. So there might be some like slightly further compatibility moves to make here. That sucks. And this is the most recent beta version of this core. He is going to package it up as a final and get it added to the main repository. So it might improve just a tiny bit more. Alright. Probably about time to switch over to some Geometry Wars before we call it. Yeah, let's do that. This will probably not be the last you see of this stuff. I think Vinny did not play much or any N64 back in the day, and we did that PlayStation Saturn stream recently that was fun, so maybe we'll get into some more retro business here and there at some point. What do you say? Alright. Give me just a moment while I swap some cables around. Okay. All right. Let's get down to business for a few minutes here before we go. Okay. Get good and limbered up. I was having some pretty good runs last time we tried this. And, I'm not going to make any promises, but, you know, see how it goes. Tried to play some of this on the big TV the other night, and I think I do better sitting right in front of this monitor, actually. In fact, maybe I should lean forward a little bit more. If you're just joining us after the last, I don't know, 12, 13 years, we're going after this, trying to live to 1,000 points. That's the game. That's what we're here for. I have to think very seriously about what to do if I just randomly happen to get it on this stream. It's a bit early in the day to start drinking. Which is what people suggested last time if I were to get it. Just to open some nice scotch or something. Alternate suggestions appreciated. Okay, this is weird. This controller feels, I don't know how to describe it. Coming off of, the fuck, 2.5 hours of holding the N64 controller, like my hands don't know how to conform to this. They don't know how to work with, like, proper analog sticks. This is throwing me for a loop. Weird portal controls probably didn't help. through. It is almost 5 o'clock on the East Coast. I have to go to the grocery store and edit a podcast after this, though. I've done a little reading since I started getting back into this and confirmed a few things. I've never realized you straight up don't even get score off of using a bomb, which I never knew. I always suspected you don't get multiplier off of using a bomb, but not even getting points really makes you want to save the bombs for a very last resort. I'd also kind of come to this on my own, but I saw, like, when I looked at some score guides, people very much recommending that you kind of always shoot in front of you once things get hot. I've got a bad habit of trying to clear behind me as I run the route, which I don't think is going to do it. Oh, that was a close one. Red guys are out. Oh, things are getting real. God damn it, man. Oh. Sorry. Sorry for the outburst. I try to resist bombing when the snakes spawn all around you like that, but it's just... Ugh. Warm-up round. It's so easy for the snakes to just spawn in a way that you can't actually hit their weak spot until you get killed by something. I feel like a blanket policy of just bomb your way out of the snakes might actually be appropriate. Oh, that one's about to blow. No? There you go. Oh, I should probably just start over. Just warm up here for a second. Last week when I played this, if you weren't there, I set a new all-time record for myself, so... That was a nice little confidence booster that I might still be able to pull this off. One tip that I got is that I should really try to practice getting through these guys without bombing. Because that's so much potential multiplier to build up. Oh, shit. I think multiplier is just based on the number of enemies killed, nothing to do with how much they're worth. So if I could kill all those little blue guys without bombing them, that's a ton of extra score to get quickly. Oh, that's another thing to be aware of. They will just spawn snakes right on the edge, right underneath you. Alright. Okay. Enough warming up. I wonder if maybe I should not be killing the black holes as much. Is it beneficial to let them eat enemies to keep them off my ass? Maybe? I don't know. But I think they eat more enemies than they spawn. like I'm probably just going to end every stream with this until I get it. At this point. Could be a while. Snakes. Quick water runs, you don't even get that snake spawn around you. Sometimes you get tons of snakes. What? What even? Oh my god, I super did not see that coming. That really sucks. Apparently this game is Steam Deck verified, I'm told. Which is funny because it doesn't even run in Windows in my experience. I tried to run the Steam version on my PC a few weeks ago, it didn't boot. I've said it many times, I kind of wish the ramp was shorter in this from there are 5 enemies to it's real. Green guys are so mischievous. That's what I'm trying to say. Mischievous? I cannot believe that just happened. My brain was screaming bomb and my finger didn't do it. Speaking of Steam Deck, I was talking to somebody about, I haven't looked into this too much, but it sounds like people have started forking SteamOS, the thing that runs on the Steam Deck, or I assume it's like a legitimate fork, I don't know. I think that stuff is all fully open source, so you can just do that. But I think the idea is people are starting to install SteamOS on, I mean, I know there was old SteamOS back from the days of Steam machines, but it's also Steam Deck oriented now. That's not quite the same thing. But it sounds like you can kind of just make it a little Steam Deck-y kind of console out of a tiny PC now. which is neat. Because boy, our computers faster now than they were when Steam machines were a thing. Before I go, I did back to the N64 stuff. Does anybody have any suggestions for dumping saves off of N64 carts? I'm sure there are ways. I should have done it when, God, what was it, the Retron? The Retron 5 or something? Somebody had one in the office ages ago. I can't remember if that had N64 slot on it or not. Should have done it. Didn't even occur to me. What am I going to do with that save data? I don't know. Look at it briefly. Check out how I got all the stars in Mario 64 for 5 minutes. It's just nice to have the data, you know? Nope. I'm making that mistake again. Fuck off. Oh, red guys. Snakes. Oh, that was a close one. Holy shit. Get together, man. Ah! Man. Guy just came out of off screen before I could even like... Ugh. Reaction time, maybe not what it used to be. What is the typical reaction time? It's like... Well, I'm sure it varies by every possible variable. Age, etc., etc. Alright, I'll do one or two more, maybe. That time from that guy appearing on the edge of the screen to me dying was like half a second or less, probably. That's pretty rough. You know what I'd really also like to do is dump my NES saves. I mean, I probably only had like 2 or 3 games with battery backup. Or more to the point, I would really like to see if those saves still exist. My Super Nintendo ones did about 5-ish years ago, 5-6 years ago. So I'm guessing the N64 ones are still okay. I don't have a lot of faith in the roughly, what, 35-year-old big games, though. I'm guessing those are gone. I don't even have any memory of owning the original Final Fantasy, but apparently I did, and I would like to see what kind of party I made. And what names I gave them. Considering you had to come up with your own name in my game. This is not a productive day. Might be the last one, or maybe one more. If I don't see some serious improvement, though. I'm going to call this one a wash. Some days you're on it, and some days you're not. Nope, 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 nope. This is... I cannot believe there's a bomb there. Just could not hit that thing. It's fine. Here come the red guys. Oh boy. I saw him coming. I thought I could get him. Thought I could. Those guys are such assholes. One of the guys I read said you can like shoot through the red guy's shields, or you can like wear them down somehow. Not sure I would trust doing that though. Oh, that's a Heartbreaker. Alright, one more. One more. Maybe this is the run. You never know. One of the guides I read for this recommended turning off the music, to which I say never. What's even the point? I think I would play worse. Could maybe see some merit in like listening to a podcast or something. Something to distract my conscious mind. You cannot be serious. You cannot. 44.5? Yeah, this is definitely the last one. I just cannot get it together today. Too much at Nintendo 64 will do that to you. Something that I think I'm going to try soon is hooking my Mister up to my 4K TV and trying HDR on it. Which sounds pretty neat. In fact, it would be cool to see the N64 stuff with that. But also everything else. Somebody should port this to the N64. I bet you could do a totally serviceable version of this game on that hardware. Maybe not so many particles. But it could be done. Probably the PlayStation as well. Oh, you can't. I got pulled in, man. No. That's not legal. Shit. It's always the fear with the black holes. Occasionally you'll just get like slingshotted around into something without realizing what's going on. Or something will get slingshotted into you. Last one, but it has to count. That's the rule. Cannot hit this guy. Silly game. I say some version of this every time I stream this, but I wonder what plans Microsoft might have for this IP now that they have it again. I don't know how the rights for this particular game break down. Did Microsoft publish this? That might have been something they had like in perpetuity. Even though Bizarre and the IP became property of Activision at some point. I mean, it's all academic now because Microsoft has all of it. Anybody over there is listening, you have about 18 months until some fairly extreme 20th anniversary of the Xbox 360 nostalgia starts kicking in. If I were you, I would start making some plans. Or maybe you already have them. My feeling is that whatever is going on with the Xbox brand now, there are a lot of people with a lot of nostalgia for the early 360 period. I mean, they did some stuff around, was it the 20th anniversary of the original Xbox? Was that when they put up that, like, web museum of Xbox stuff, and they did some, like, video documentary stuff? I think that wasn't bad. I wouldn't mind some, like, game-based projects, though, you know? Like, I've said it over and over, just, like, do a remaster of this game. Like, I'm not sure what else. New Viva Pinata. Man, look. I'm not that crazy. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm sorry for the terrible Geometry Wars play today. I feel like if I'd gotten like one good run in here, it would be okay. I was trying to think what else, like, what other early 360 games would really, like, tickle people's fancy at this point. Hexic? I don't know, I'm not sure. People have Hexic nostalgia. I don't think what else was there at launch. It feels like there were a lot of... Damn. It feels like there were a lot of XBLA games at launch. Clone and Clyde, was that one of them? I think. Yeah, I'll finish this run. How about that? Let's just chase score. I'm just burning these bombs. Good lord. Ugh. Just awful. Just awful. See some suggestions of, oh boy. Bionic Commander Rearmed and, what was the other one? I don't have time to look again. I've already forgotten. Castle Crashers, maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of red guys. Yeah, I mean, I'd say, like, a lot of the Summer of Arcade stuff, there's plenty of nostalgia for. I'm thinking, like, stuff around launch, though, because that's what we'll be hitting the 20th anniversary of next year. Which disgusts me on some level. I think it's been 20 years since the Xbox 360. Anyway. Alright, I need practice on these guys. I always try to like hit them at an angle, try to carve enough of a path. Oh my god, that thing's gonna go. Yep. Can see that guy there. You know what I did not see when I was looking around for information about this game? Was what the multiplayer progression is like. Like if it's every, I mean it's not every because I think each one is different. It's not like every 100 enemies. It's like maybe the first 100 and then 1,000 or something like. I don't know. Obviously it takes longer and longer to build up higher multipliers, but I would be curious to know how many enemies it is per tier. Yeah, I did over 2.3 million last time, and I'm not even gonna get close to 1 this time. Sometimes you just gotta, sometimes you gotta know when to throw in the towel. Yeah, I might claw it back. Or not. Yeah, I'm done. Alright. Okay. Can't build multiplier if you're dead. Truer words have never been spoken about Geometry Wars. Thanks everybody for joining me today. It was a fun little walk down memory lane. As we checked out the Ultra 64, excuse me, Nintendo 64. Plenty more games in that library to look at. Maybe we'll get back to those at some point. Plenty of other games. I'm kind of way back in on the Mister. I've got all the hits out right now. I've had every controller under the sun. I've kind of been gathering controllers that are like old controllers except USB and Bluetooth. So, got most of the stuff covered on there at this point. Kind of back in on some retro games at this point. So maybe more of that in the future. Maybe some other stuff. PAX. I think that panel is at like 3 Eastern tomorrow, maybe 2 Eastern. Maybe look it up. Pretty sure it's the Condor Theater though, I can tell you that. Don't take my word for it. But Vinny and Alex and Bacalar and Dan and Abby, I think, is the lineup. If you want to go see some retro Beastcast action. So check that out if you're in the Boston area and heading to PAX. I bet the number of people watching this stream and also doing PAX is approaching 0. But if that's you, then there you go. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go hit up $5 Friday at the grocery store. Hope everybody has a good one. We will see you next week. Bye.